Hey guys, I'm Tracy and I'm here to bring you a very special video. This week I'm doing a how-to on something that is very close to my heart, and it's photography. I think we all love photos, like different types. Like, I'm the type of girl that can some days take about 1 billion selfies, but at the end like only 3 top stay. And it's because I'm much of a perfectionist, especially in photography. And today I want to tell you, well, firstly let me ask you something. Have you ever thought about modeling, but maybe you weren't the typical tall girl, skinny girl? Well, that doesn't matter, because you can be your own model. I've done models with agency, but I still haven't found one that worked for me. And now I do my own photo shoots meanwhile, because I love photography and I'm not gonna stop doing photos just because I haven't found a good agency to work with. So firstly, let's go with the tips. Okay guys, so now there are like 2 types of photos that you can do. The first type of photo that you can do is a photo shoot completely, how do I say it, simple. But there's beauty and simplicity, so don't worry about it. And how you do a simple photo shoot? Very simple. You need to find in your house a place that has a solid color wall. If you want, I don't know, your bedroom. But the good of a photo shoot is that it's, well, of a simple one, is that it's blank, so you're the thing that outstands in the photo. For me, photo shoots are like Halloween, a time to dress up. So I pick out my favorite heels, dresses, my favorite clothing that I might not be able to use all the time, and I put it on. It's a time to glam up. So I love having my hair straight. Sometimes I use it on photos, sometimes I just curl it up a little bit, sometimes I use the hair just wet and rock it. It depends mostly on your taste. So after you have the solid wall, you need to pick your wardrobe. So you go through your closet and you pick out what you'd like to wear. On the makeup, it's all on you. You can be creative or be simple. It's the photo shoot idea is to make it about yourself. If you're a simple girl and you always want to be extravagant, you can try it on a shoot. If the other way around, you're too much of a extravagant girl and you need to try something simple to see if it works, then try it out. You can do as you please. That's the beauty of photo shoots, especially when you're in charge. Okay, so when you have the wardrobe and you have the wall, you need to figure out, okay, what kind of makeup I want to wear, what do I want in my hair. And one of the most important things you need on a shoot isn't actually a photographer. It's you being on your best attitude. And if you're not sure about photos, like how to pose, you can always Google, like put Google images and you put photo shoot poses or photo shoots of Nina Dobrev or photo shoots of, I don't know, Jennifer Garner. Anyone you can admire, and you can copy them and try them on till you're comfortable enough to do it on your own. That would be for a simple photo shoot. And then what do you do? Super simple. Grab the wall, go near it, rock your pose or the photo pose, try different facial expressions. And finally, put your camera and, I don't know, put 10 seconds, 20, depending on your camera, and you go and you pose. And at the end, you just cut things that make the photo look not so good. Like, I don't know, a painting that is on the way. Depends mostly on your taste. Now for the extravagant photo shoots that I'm personally in love with, it's mostly about picking a place in your house that you love. I love my living room, for example, so I many times done shoots there. But some days I feel like I prefer something more simple and I go here. It varies on your taste. So when it comes to the extravagant ones, you want to pick the outfit that you love the most. And mostly, you gotta choose something that you don't get to wear often. For example, I have this dress and it looks awesome on me and I love it. But we don't go to parties that often, so I barely get to wear it. So I can put it on, do my hair, do makeup, add jewelry if you want, and you can rock the look and keep it as a memory. You know, in case something happens to the dress, for example. I hope not. Okay, so you choose the place in your house. Maybe you like a few things, so you get a chair and you get flowers and you get your favorite painting behind. You can do the same as with the other photo shoot. You can Google poses if you don't know about them. You can do your hair if you want to, if you're not, let it natural. Your makeup should be, that's another tip. When you're doing a photo shoot by yourself or with a photographer, casting, whatever, makeup has to be darker. Because with the cameras, it needs to be more singing. It doesn't mean that you need to look like a raccoon. It just means that you have to maybe pass it on more times than you usually do. Okay, so now you got your makeup, you got your hair done. You can add the jewelry, the shoes. If you want to, you can cut the legs and wear, I don't know, flip-flops, for example, because you're tired. Or you can wear your favorite heels for a few minutes. That's one thing, doing your own photo shoot is work. And not only because of all those details, but because you have to come to your phone, put the alarm, run off, pose the photo, go to check it, take another if you don't like. So it's kind of like an exercise in a way. Okay, now, when you're done with it, when you're finished, like simple or the extravagant photo shoot, you can edit it, any pages. Mine are usually made in Big Monkey, Ipiki, Photor.com. I think mostly those are the ones that I love to use because they have great filters or effects or different things. Now, I myself like to mix those two together, but it's because maybe I have a little too much free time. So I can make an extravagant look, put it on a solid background, and edit it till it's beautiful. Like, I'm gonna show you some of the shoots that I've done myself, and I have like 2 photos of a shoot that was done to me by a photographer, but it was in a studio. One thing I don't like about doing photos in studios is you don't get as much as interaction. You know, when you're in the studio, it's a blank thing, and you have to really work it out. If you're good, you can work it out easily. I do, but even though I still prefer having something to interact with, even if it's just a tree. Okay, so Now I'm gonna show you just a few. I've done too many and I still have a lot to print. Now, this is the first edit that I did on myself. I don't know how clearly you can see it. It was a very simple. Actually, I might feel generous and teach you how I do these great backgrounds. Another that I did, my own personal favorite. It's a Halloween look, Greek goddess. I actually got inspired on Charmed, Oh My Goddess episodes. Let's see, I'll give you a couple more because I don't make these videos too long. Okay, let's see. Ooh, this one. This one I did it inspired on a look of Nina Dobrev's. Ooh, this one. I love them. And the background, it was like literally so boring. And I turned it into something just fabulous. I did a little old Hollywood. It was pretty cool actually. I don't know if you noticed, but this photo here, I made it like about the fan. I switched it and I put about so it looked kind of like Marilyn Monroe look when it's kind of like flying the dress. I swear I loved it. I'm gonna show you the ones that the studio did on me. Yeah, boring. This one. I love it because I'm a princess, but the background blank, it does bring out me as a princess, but I think it could have been better. Propaganda. That's very cute and all, but for me I prefer the other. And I hope you take my tips because I may not be a top model from the USA or from the UK or from France. May not be the skinny Barbie stereotype. But I actually sort of know what I'm doing when I make them. It's something that can be fun too. Like, you girls or guys or whoever you're watching, it's just taking a time to make something cute to feel better about yourself. If you have low self-esteem, you can put it all down, do a shoot, look at the photos and say, hey, I'm actually beautiful, or my hair is really cute, or I love how I look on this photo. Oh, another thing that is important about posing is when you do the poses, you don't want to be too rigid. You need to let it soft. Like if I put a hand here, that the hand is soft, like caressing. Because if it's like this, it looks awful on the photo. Guys, I hope you like the tips. I hope you like the photos that I showed you. I would have loved to show you more because I've improved so much from editing my photos. Like, one of the things that I want to start studying is publicity with photos because I love photos, and though I love being in front of the camera, I'm pretty good being behind it or directing it. Okay guys, I hope you liked the video. I like your comments, subscribe, share, and I'll be seeing you next week with other videos. Bye.